Hello, everyone. I'm Alchemist.
No, you're not. I'm Alchemist.
Oh, fuck. I'm Dredgewolf.
And that's how we begin things, folks. It'll only get better from here.
I'm sorry. I woke up like an hour ago. I'm tired. Isn't.
Supposed to go here. Right there. All right, we're ready to go to She's full of Ishtola.
Yep. Ready to do our best.
Come on, Hoochie Mama. What we got going on?
Alchemist, 'tis good to see you, I confess. I had assumed your business in Annex Shrine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vidofnir go well?
As well as can be expected. She must discuss Sir Amer's proposal with Reisvalger, of course, but she seemed amenable to the suggestion. What of our Charlene guest? Has she arrived yet?
She has, but when I explained that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on Front Bridge. We should be on our way.
Of course, we can't just do it. Yeah. We got to get a front bridge, which is that way.
Mm-hmm. I suppose it's aptly named. It's the bridge right in front of you.
Yes, it is. Okay, the biatch should be right around here. Right?
The sparkly destination.
Sparkly destination, where's that? Right there. There it is. No, sparkly destination. Come on, Midgard Summer.
You got it.
I can't believe you're trying to take my place in the show. Wah, 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 wah. That's another Lalafell.
I'm terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Kryl?
Mm-hmm.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves. Pray, allow me to introduce Kryl, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, sir.
Yeah. Toddler from hell. So why does she have bunny
And
ears?
who is that I spy
Or
but
actual
young Alpha
cat
No
ears.
Levier himself?
I don't know. That's
I
just
dare
how they
say
design it.
someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
Or are those lifts in your boots? I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And a pickle in your pocket.
Gross.
We, Miss Kryl and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
Uh-oh.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me.
There's
The
some
youngest ever
interesting
to
history
enter the
there, I
studium,
bet.
Him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What What was it he said again?
Oh no.
Thank you, Kryl.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided
funny.
attention.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
Good God. She's a tiny nightmare. He's defeated.
Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
You can't see, but I also nodded my head.
Well, if that camera I put on my Christmas list comes in...
Oh, you want to show him this?
I mean, other streamers show worse.
Yeah, that's OnlyFans.
We're not that indecent. We're both fully clothed.
Hiding a multitude of sins and all that. Okay, speak with Kryl outside Matoya's cave.
I'd rather not get anywhere near Matoya's cave. I'm not into grannies.
Yeah.
Did you unlock flying?
I don't think so. No, I didn't get all of them.
Nothing you didn't get.
Nope. Oh. Nope.
Alright.
Looks like we're almost there.
Maybe. It can be deceiving.
Well, I'll quit running and wait for you then.
Okay. I'll be over there in a jiffy. There's hoping this tea wakes me up.
Something needs to. Oh.
Yeah. I'll let you fight that crawler. Fight a bug that's bigger than you.
New armor, I thought I'd kill with no leisure than that. Okay. Whoa, see, it just does that.
Just went all the way
It
down.
just went all the way down.
Well, I guess you just gotta be careful. So we recently finished Alexander. What did you think of the fight? What did you think of the story?
Other than not being a huge fan of time travel, in storylines, I thought it was a decent story. It was a decent story, and the fight was certainly more than a challenge for my character and my abilities. Some of it was fine. Others, but that last one was a bit much.
Yeah, a lot happening.
Yeah. It's funny how the writers are just sort of mercilessly harassing. Come on, there we go. Alphino in this storyline.
Yeah.
You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? Ooh, finally, got a raise, $5,000 for bringing her the little Miss Pain in the neck out here. The prospect of meeting the famous Master Matoya seems to have set Kryl thinking. I've heard many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so.
Rest assured, they are all true. This way, and have care where you tread. Getting camera could also mean we could show off. Finally introduce the lovely people to Leo and Daisy properly.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help us. Maybe Leo. I'm just asking. Daisy's don't even know what they're barking lately.
Yeah. Daisy's adorable. In her own piggish kind of way.
Now we got the Studio Ghibli ripoff.
Oh. Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Some more tea.
Jesus.
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
That's funny little repartee.
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
Well, not really.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the signs of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light.
Seven rings to rule the dwarf lords in their halls of stone.
But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya.
Crunchy,
Then
crunchy.
let us begin.
Who doesn't love Doritos?
They gave Y'shtola an odd posture.
You think so?
She's always kind of leaning back and to the side a little bit.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
And once again, I nod in agreement. Everybody nods.
Everybody knows. Yes. Tea I'm enjoying today is this Red Jade number 18. Taiwanese Sun Moon Lake Red Tea.
Sun Moon Lake, huh?
Yep. With notes of cinnamon, malty, minty, and sweet.
That is marketing jargon like no one else can do except the Asians. Okay, so what we need to do is speak with Alphino outside Tailfeather. So we need to go to Tailfeather. So just teleport? Or are we going to fly? Or what do we do?
Might as well just teleport.
Yeah. You can do that or you want me to do it?
We can do it. Where is
Oh, my stomach's hurting me. The Dravanian moist nether regions.
You would be thinking about dragons in other regions, wouldn't you? Pervert.
Yeah. Well, I am a toddler with a 50-year-old lust and a 3-year-old dinky. And off we go.
To see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I think it's obvious why we missed last Thursday.
Yes. Thanksgiving.
Yep, Thanksgiving. Hope everyone had a pleasant one.
Everyone who celebrates, at least.
Well, even if you did have, you still have a pleasant day.
Well, yeah. I wasn't saying fuck everyone who doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving.
No, you could. I mean, celebrate Thanksgiving, for God's sakes. Who are you? Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization.
Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. If even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail.
Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals. Fear not, Kryle. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose.
Ishtola, this is impressive. You drew him from memory?
A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. I propose we split into 2 pairs. Y'shtola and I will inquire at the outlying encampments, while Alchemist and Kryle question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Loth Ast-Vath, and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it. Oh yeah.
Of course, he's trying to get as far away from Kryle as he can.
Yes, he is. Put the midgets together.
Yeah.
My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. Of course. Anyway, we best get started. Find me when you finish making your rounds.
Paint me like one of those Eorzean girls.
Yeah. Okay, I'm making rounds.
Yeah, go into town.
Going. This is into town, right?
Yes. Let's see, you got this guy over here.
Okay, with Lupard,
Yep,
Kiyanta.
Lupard. Searching for a friend of yours? Let's have a look then.
Come on, there we go.
Nah, I ain't seen him around. Sorry.
Really?
There's one over this way.
Maybe inside here?
Pretty sure.
Why didn't I go in?
Because you're not actually at the door.
Stupid dragon on top of my head. Pooping on me. Marachamp. What's that you got there? A sketch? I hope it's a naughty girl. No, it's a bloke. Well, I guess that'll do then too. Can't say I know the face. You say he's something of a warrior? I heard a tale the other day about a Huron vagabond, a Huron, I guess you'd say, Huron vagabond who brought down a bandersnatch by himself, and with style. Way to tell, he was dancing with the beast like it was the bell of the bleeding bull. Sound like your man? Huron vagabond, huh? I'm done with Marshomp, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so a bit of something. There we go. Grimold. Hey, Yaron, man. We're not exactly rare, you know. Could you be more specific? I did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river, to the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see? And he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. Yep. Pardon my yawn. That was rude. Oh. Yes. Long weekend, I got in the habit of staying up too late.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm tired. Until I adjust my schedule back.
Yeah, that first day at work was rough. Yeah.
Oh, my phone. Sorry, I thought I didn't think it was turned off. I just actually ignored it. Finished? In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found out.
Although I will say, even the second day has been tough.
Sleep schedules. Important.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just checking my phone. Alright. That, and then I'll be... There we go. Silent mode. And now, let's be off. Up and away in a beautiful balloon. You left without me. Jeebus, it's great. There we go.
This way.
I must be facing the wrong direction.
I guess.
I'm looking to the back. I can't see me anyway. There I am. I'm looking forward. Why am I? Oh, it's my camera. Okay, not the position of my boy. Alright, so we're basically right around where we need. Oh, right to destination. My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could. You need to read it, Ishtola.
Many have made camp in an inaccessible location, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors.
Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Huron hunter with whom no one is familiar. Though none chanced to see the man's face, his height and build match Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. So you have heard the same tales. Be that as it may, we want yet for conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vath trader. He came to Telfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind.
You are implying that Thancred sent a Vath to market in his stead? Why would he not go himself? Sorry.
Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the live stream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget.
Is it now?
Well, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was simply a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. In any case, if he had dealings with the Vath, they should be able to tell us. No? Quite right, Cryle. Quite right.
Oh, what do you think of the armor you got from Alexander?
Oh, it's cool. Better than being a half-naked midget. Toddler. Like an escape from a cult. Alphino would very much to continue the search for Thancred. Alphino wants many things. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Lothas Vath. We must go and see the Vath right away. Come along, everyone. Come along!
He wants everyone to forget his Ishtola comment as swiftly as possible.
Yes, he does. Oh, speak with the Vath storyteller, which is this way. Okay. Why not? Okay. Onward and upward, I say. I have to say the terrain is harder to navigate in many cases in Heavensward than it was in A Realm Reborn.
Yeah.
Oh, here we are. Vath Storyteller. Am I on the Vath Storyteller or Midgard somewhere? There we go. He's kind of in the way. Oh, these are the bugs.
Yes.
Oh, they're so nasty. Hey, Tanas, we welcome you once more to Lothas Vath. What do you think this day? I don't know if I'm going to do it. Alphino, who says, we seek a man with whom we are told you may have had certain dealings. How curious. The hunters tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey? No, he is not prey, but a friend long missing. Good. He is a friend to the Vath as well. One with whom we have traded many times. Truly, and you're quite certain it was this man? There is no doubt. The fleshy and clothed in skins came to us from Somal. Lost and weak, he offered meat and hides in trade. In exchange, we tended his wounds. He brought us much flesh, so skilled a hunter he was. Much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them.
And where is he now?
Gone to Lost Athnath. Not long ago, when we heard the One Mind had summoned our god once more.
Ravana is returned?
Vidofner did say that the Nath had grown as before, but what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters, lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. Click, click.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Alright.
A little slow, a little late.
Yep.
So we're gonna be hopping around looking for Thancred a bit.
This post is kind of funny. My health insurance sent me a letter telling me they're canceling my health insurance because they don't know my address. So tomorrow, I have to read that back to them and see if they can see the problem there.
Oh, now.
Well, turn your camera around.
Oh, so you can see what's going on?
Look at that nasty pile of smoke over there.
This over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't look good, does it?
Well, that's where we're headed.
Oh. Ugh, that looks nasty. Like some sort of demonic roach motel. A bunch of termite mounds.
Right here.
That's what it looks like. Looks like we're gonna have a fight.
Okay.
Okay, God, it's been so long since I've done it. Let's see. I gotta. Come on. Oh, do I only have one? I thought I had multiple. Yeah. I'll do ya. Another one? Do I need to kill this guy too?
No. We need to go this
I'm
way.
not talking.
Come on. Come on. We got a destination right here.
Looks like Thancred's been busy.
Yep.
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
I'm gonna get some more tea.
Okay. That's not Thancred. Doesn't look like Thancred. Well, that's that general multi-armed lightsaber guy. Well, that's a selection of freaks. Tripping balls.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever.
Okay.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
One of Hydaelyn's warriors.
So
Looks like.
you are the warrior of light. The savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Jesus Christ, this guy's going up kindly. Now that's Thancred. Maybe. Looks like him. A lot of spinning and whirling and whatnot.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it. Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
Thancred, are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the altogether.
How close are you to being done? Not a word. I don't know what happened to him. I thought he'd enjoy that picture.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke.
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement.
A man of refinement. That's what a man of refinement looks like.
He looks like... How do I say this? A gay male prostitute at a Renaissance fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should. You must not have heard me. He commented that he had been, would comment on how he had emerged naked, right?
Yeah.
And it cut to a shot of him standing there. He's fully naked, except for the naughty bits are covered by like a squirrel who's jumping by, and his tail is in just exactly the right spot to conceal it. That was pretty funny. I've seen fig leaves and that sort of thing, but I've never seen that particular bit before.
Yeah, that's funny.
From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
So are they also Heidelin's warriors? Not if they're the warriors of darkness.
No. That would make them Zodiark's warriors.
That would make them who?
Zodiark.
Okay. Alphino is lost in thought, doubtless ruminating on the implications of your encounter with the warriors of darkness. Blessed with the power of the Echo, and driven to put down primals, despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause.
I recall no such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how Ida and Papalymo found Alchemists.
Ah, the memories. It seems like only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had a distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god.
I labor to believe that a band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land, slaying primals without our knowledge. This would imply gross negligence on our part.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Speculation will avail us not. There is far too much we do not know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. Vidofnir must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Amaric's invitation. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I would beg her assistance with the search for Minfilia. Wait, Minfilia is missing? I thought she escaped with Alchemist. No, she completely foolishly and completely out of character ran back in that goofy dress of hers into the fray. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. Yeah, Ralban is now called Stump.
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of funny. Fake Walmart vest, $20. TV I walked out with, free.
Oh, good God.
Man returns to work after vacation with fresh, re-energized hatred for job.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going the right way. To a spank bottom. Where the heck are they? That's right.
You keep going up. I think. Yeah.
Look, I'm right on top of it, right?
No, you're not. You're nowhere near it.
No, I got a ways to go. Wait, why am I going?
Keep going. Wait. Oh, keep turning around. Turn around. Turn around. Okay, go straight. Keep going. Past that.
Yeah.
Keep going through the hole.
That's right. There we go.
And up the stairs.
Not that way. That way.
Man, mauled to death by a lioness after he jumped into the animal's enclosure at Brazilian Zoo. We're going to need another Demi. Okay, turn around.
So some guy.
Go. I think it's through there.
Some guy jumped into the lion's den? Lion enclosure?
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
And got mauled to death?
Yep.
That'll do it.
Are they reading it?
No, they're not. Go ahead.
Okay. I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard.
My thanks, Vidofnir, but it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who had been summoned by the Gnath, has again been laid low.
Truly? Once more, you mortals have succeeded where my own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks.
Would that we could take the credit. The god fell by another's hand.
Another? Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well.
Regarding the Ishgardian's invitation?
As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years I have mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy kin betrayed. Such was my lot, until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth, she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned. For redemption she sacrificed, and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for woe, such is the folly and glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light.
Then you accept Sir Ameryk's invitation.
Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey unto Ishgard on behalf of my people.
We are honored to receive your answer, and will convey your words to our allies without delay. It is happening, Ysael. Would that you were here to see it.
Steve, you promised you'd never sleep with another woman again. Relax, it's the same woman. That's terrible.
It is.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
Honorable men, huh?
Honorable men, to whom Sir Aymeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide. Honorable men who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
Sir Aymerick's dead. That's a surprise. But not.
Well, we don't know that for sure yet.
That's true. He's injured, certainly.
Yeah.
Okay, speak with Alphino in Foundation, so we might as well teleport.
Yep. You're too far away from me.
Alright, I'll just go. No. Right, let us not keep Sir Aymeric waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You've given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians and our friends nowhere to be found. 'Twould seem there is no end to our troubles. That's definitely true. There you go.
We can but face them head on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time, we will find Ida and Papalimo and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together.
Pray do not misunderstand. I do not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. I know you will. So then, to the congregation. Speak with Lucia.
Yep.
And that's where? Oh, there.
Where are you going?
Well, it looks like it's going. I'm supposed to go there.
Well,
That direction.
yeah.
So.
Just find the closest aetherite and teleport.
Really? That would be this giant ass one right over here.
Woman arrested for shitting on her boss's desk after winning the lottery. I'm glad I don't have a boss I hate that much.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it looks like the closest
Forgotten
one,
Night?
Yeah, closest one's Forgotten Night. Alright, now you just need to go to the east. Over to Firmalbert.
That's Firm Albert. He wants you to know. He's firm. You have returned. In this at least the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidofner has accepted Sir Americ's invitation. You want to read Lucia?
Sure. She has. These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them.
Ah, he's otherwise engaged? Hey, sleeping off a knife to the gut. What? What happened? Will he live?
The chirurgeons tell me he will make a full recovery, but had Lord Edmond and Lord Artois not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow.
The attack was just a beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us complete by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for everyone we put out, seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the broom.
Tis plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Then let us be about it. Check this out. Cat returns with sausage stolen from unknown neighbor's barbecue.
I bring thee tribute.
I've heard that cats think of us as just big, clumsy, shitty hunters.
Yeah. They're probably eternally astounded by the amount of food we have. Yet we look like complete dolts.
Yeah.
And they just look going, where'd they get it? Okay. No.
That's half yourself.
Lucia would begin the hunt for the arsonist without delay. Pardon me.
The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified.
Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires are set? Mayhap there's a pattern.
If there is, we've yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Alphino and Mistress Stola, I would have you take charge of the investigation and foundation.
As you wish. Mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Me and Alchemist and me get the pillars. Oh! They'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogues striking a pose over there be joining us? Thancred of the Sign of the Seventh Dawn, and may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. I'll bet. Name's Ilda. A sign, eh? And there I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages.
I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all.
Well, one good thing about Ishgard, stone doesn't burn, and there's lots of it there.
Yeah.
While we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passers-by, in my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. Pretty sure that's Tataru. Oh, aye, the infamous Lord Emmeline de Forton, lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Okay, so, Ermagurdian. Emmanuel. I'm gonna try and say it instead of saying Ermagurdian. Lord Emmanuel de Forton. It's just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Alchemist. He'll be at the Crozier, most like, making an effort to be seen. So let's go and see him. Grizzled I will accept, but old? So we need to go to the Crozier, right?
Uh-huh.
The bejeweled Crozier.
That's a place you can just teleport to.
That's right. Right? Yes. Crozier.
My wife wanted to climb the tree in our front yard to hang Christmas lights, but my toddler cried and begged her not to so she wouldn't get hurt. It was a warm, caring moment that showed how much she loves her mom. Moments later, she suggested I climb the tree instead.
Yes. Yep. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, if it isn't Alchemist. Dearest of all my friends, you're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy?
God, he's such a douche.
Ah, yes, the arsons. Dreadful business, that. And awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Emmerich's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you are thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon while you conduct your inquiries. I can offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Oh my god, what a fucking tool. Wait a moment. I know what that is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old boy. I will have you know my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well, if it will help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists.
What do you think he likes, Hilda?
I thought he liked that military chick that we met when we first started heavensward.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he did like her, but Hilda's also prickly.
Hilda's not that bad.
Here you go.
I already read that.
Oh, yes, you did.
That was not entirely what I'd hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again?
Well, shit,
Oh, that's Thancred.
Yeah. Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in the Hoplon, Alchemist, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? Ah. You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes.
My cat gained 2 pounds when he was living with my parents. Turns out my mom was feeding him ice cream.
Sounds like your mother. Yeah. Okay, so I need to question the Ishgardians in the Hopland, question the Ishgardians in the Hopland, question the Ishgardians in the Hopland.
So yeah, you need to go east.
So I don't know. There's like 3 choices.
That's west.
Oh, here it is. I can see that. Okay. Looks like I go up.
Yep. And then you start going north. I don't know if you need to go up or down. It looks like you need to go down. But you could also need to go up.
Yeah, it's hard to say. What is that?
That leaves down to a lower level. I think you need to go up.
That looks like in the rain it'd become a friggin' nightmare slip and slide to hell.
Oh, yeah. Hell, even in the snow.
Yeah.
Interviewer, would you call yourself a hard worker? Me, absolutely. I make almost everything harder than it has to be.
The architects. Unruffled refugee. Well, that's... I mean, are they really a refugee if they're not ruffled?
Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed. I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when we heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do.
What time is it?
11:24. I agree. It feels like we've done a lot.
What's that?
It feels like we've done a lot.
Yeah, I'm not just staving off stomach issues.
No.
Trying not to have to use the restroom. But I'm just sitting here in pain.
No, I mean, if you want to call it, 30 minutes early, we can.
Let's see what we can accomplish here. I can put up with a little bit more.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're not having fun, then people watching probably aren't going to be having too much fun.
Come, my brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica.
Alone's blessings be upon you, Father. I confess, we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days. About the Archbishop, and Sir Amaric, and the Dravanians.
Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, sir? I don't want anybody to use the word succor for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, he's not calling you a sucker.
Yeah, but it's just, like, do you require succor? That sounds like a lewd act.
Yeah, it does kind of sound lewd. Even though the word itself isn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on for far too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it here.
Okay. Alright.